So I've actually left the key in it the last couple of nights hoping someone would steal it, but they haven't done that yet. We'll see if it starts today. Gage and I are gonna head way back into the swamp today. I'm gonna break a new trail and I wanna put the drone up and do some territory with the drone that we don't usually get to. So that's what we're gonna do today, as well as have a chat about some really cool upcoming stuff on the channel. Gotta wait for the machine to warm up. You're gonna have to be patient. That's not being patient. So behind us is the first big swamp, and this is our furthest snowshoe trail that we use right here. This is the limits of where our trails end. I wanted to take the snow machine in through here, but there's a new log down, so we're gonna walk by foot. The next big swamp is back there, and we'll check it out by foot first and see if we can get the sled back in there. If not, we'll do some droning when we get back there. Well, because I don't have the saw with me, I never thought to bring it. I think we'll just carry on by foot here, and we'll launch the drone from out in the swamp, and we can sit down and talk about the new exciting news I have for the channel. With our new series, we're going to start the UFO search, as well as the Bigfoot story. We're going to do a UFO story, and I've ordered a new piece of equipment. If you guys watch our metal detecting adventures, this is the swamp that Gage and I crossed coming back from one of our detecting adventures way out at the lake. It took hours. It was a long, slogging haul. Oh geez, I broke through. That's wet. It's another good reason maybe not to bring the sled back here yet. It's still pretty warm. And if we break through and get stuck back here, there isn't anything to winch onto to get out, so. And I'm on the creek right now. I'm in the deep spot, so I'm gonna move over. Oh geez, I broke through again. Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't bring the sled right back here. I'd be digging the sled out. Oh, that went over my boot. Oh, that's cold. Yeah, it's not frozen back here yet. Oh shoot, there it goes again, right through. Oh. Okay, I gotta put the camera down and I gotta get out of here. I'm up to my waist in water. Okay, I'm back over safely on the shore. Yeah, it's crazy mild. That's why I was gonna bring the drone out today, but the swamp's not freezing the way it usually does. This is January. Ice shacks are going through. There was a side-by-side that went through a river north of here last week. It's a strange year. Nothing's freezing up the way it should. So I'm glad we didn't just take the machine and come across there. It's not really deep. It's more mud than anything. But you'd be hours trying to get your machine out of there. So, and I'd be knocking on Tom's door. There's another one up over my knee right here on the shore. Far enough. I'm gonna put the drone up right here and we'll drone the backside of the swamp is what I wanted to do. Yeah, that was a good successful mission, buddy. That was a good mission. Any day we get the drone back without a crash is a good day. So we're gonna make our way back over to the sled. It's only 100 yards over here, and then we'll have a chat. I'm not gonna go across the creek here like I did last time. We're gonna go around. Hey, somebody's been out here on snowshoes. Girls must have came out here the other day on snowshoes. There's the sled over there. But the long route kept me up out of the wet anyway. Some of you astute viewers may have noticed I got a new jacket for Christmas. This is a special jacket. David Paulides would approve of this jacket. This is a tracking jacket. So my wife got me this. I'll just take the jacket off and show you guys the technology that's in here. It's not battery operated or anything like that. So it has Ricoh technology. And that means that it's a reflector, basically. It enables rescue professionals to locate you with Ricoh detectors in the event of an avalanche, accident, or when lost in the outdoors. Ricoh reflectors require no power and no activation to function. Multiple reflectors are recommended for optimal performance. They are used by rescue professionals worldwide. So this jacket, actually, I thought it was just for if you were buried in the snow when I opened it, because it shows a guy getting hit by an avalanche, but it also shows another picture on the tags I removed of a helicopter flying over the bush, and they locate the guy that way as well. So basically it's a tracking system built right into your jacket. Pretty cool. I don't know what she paid for it. She probably paid a lot, but the Ricoh technology, I was not aware of it, but now I own it. Also, I'll just reiterate something I mentioned in a video many months ago. Gary will never take his boots off, okay? So if they find my body somewhere and I'm not wearing my boots, you know something strange happened, because right now they're full of water. They're actually kind of warm because I've been walking and I warmed them up, and it's probably only 0 degrees today, so I'm not too worried about it. We've got an hour to get home. Even in that instance, I am not going to take these off. Maybe if I was stuck out here and I had to light a fire, you might find a fire and Gary's boots hanging in a tree and me sitting beside it, but you won't find my corpse and then 3 miles away my boots. It's not going to happen. So I'm just reminding you guys, if that ever happens, you know I've been abducted or something, okay? So for our new series, I was looking at night scopes. I've been interested in them for quite a while. I was going to purchase one 2 or 3 years ago, and they're very expensive, but they've actually come down in price quite a bit. And I got a couple of cards for Christmas, and so I put those towards the purchase of a new Bushnell Equinox night scope. Now, I've watched a lot of videos on it, and I can tell a couple things right away from it. It's not something you're going to walk around with and do handheld this stuff searching the bush. It's very shaky. There's no stabilization in it. It does record 1080p video, so that is awesome. That's what I'm looking for. Something we can set up on a tripod beside us, either pointed at the night sky or at the trails or at the camp or out over the swamp, and we can actually stream video right to my phone. We can control everything via the phone. So it seems like it's a pretty cool device. I've looked at the footage. It looks really good up to 200 yards. And here in this bush, you're not going to see more than 200 yards anyway, okay? I'm hoping that we'd be able to see satellites and stars and things moving around in the night sky as well. But there just isn't enough video online to see what this thing is capable of. But I'm going to mount mine on a video tripod, and that's the only time we're going to use it. That's all my years of photography experience. You know, the same thing applies to these really long lenses. Guys walk around and try to get video with it. You can't. It's shaky. It's unusable. And I promise you guys, whatever video we get from it, it's going to be stable on a video tripod. It's going to look great, okay? What did I pay for this thing? 300 bucks Canadian. Yeah, 270 bucks plus tax. So I'm really stoked. It's the Equinox Z2, okay? And so 40 millimeter monocular lens, and it's a 4.5 times zoom. It also has a 3 times digital zoom, which is probably not very good, but we don't know. We'll have to put it through its paces. So really you're going to get like 1200 millimeters or something like that if you were to digitally zoom in all the way. I don't think we're ever going to use that, but we're going to play around with it. We're going to have fun. The only downside I can see guys are complaining about, it really eats through the batteries. It takes 4 AA batteries. Well, I've got 100 top-end batteries that we use for our trail cameras, so I have no problem filling a pack sack with a bunch of those for a night's investigation. And I also have this secret weapon. I'm not worried about the new camera's battery life at all, because I have tons of rechargeable batteries, but also the drone has 3 big lithium batteries. And there's also this attachment that comes with the DJI drones that allow you to use them as USB external power ports. The new camera can be run from an external power source. So that is what we're going to do. bring lots of extra batteries, but we'll also bring our drone batteries just in case. So I'm super stoked to get this thing. I'm so excited. Now, I had to order it. Amazon didn't have them in stock, so it might take 2 or 3 weeks before we get it. We'll probably just get out and do a couple investigations, or at least one with the night mode on the camera and the heavy-duty IR flashlight that I bought. We'll just get out and do some exploring if we can. I'm waiting for there to be some clear nights. Every night for the last 2 weeks, it has been cloudy and stormy. So I'm just waiting for clear skies, and we're going to get out and do some exploring. We'll hit the trails as well. Maybe we'll just do some Bigfooting on the trails at night. I don't know. We're going to get out. We're going to do some night stuff. I'm stoked. I'm stoked to get this camera. What are you doing? You're tearing the ground all up here while I'm talking to everybody. Don't ask me what he's after. I don't know. Maybe a mouse or something down there? Hey? Or are you're looking for a stick? That's what you're doing. I'm on to you. All right, guys, so I'm going to head back to the house, get out of these wet clothes, check out the drone footage, and we'll catch you in the next adventure.